This video is for everyone, including but not excluded to Dragonlord 55511, and if you want to get your name in the jar of names, all you have to do is keep commenting on these videos, and if you can tell me what film I've referenced in this episode, let me know. This is Sushi Maki, and from what I've gathered online, I think it's just a tuna sushi, a tuna roll. But this one's got tuna, cucumber and spring onions in it. It is the first sushi I've ever made, so we'll codename it Sushi 1, but we'll give it a go. But here's what you'll need. Although, as you'll see in a minute or so, when we try this, I think this might be wrong, but we'll see what happens. 255 grams of sushi rice, 80 millilitres of rice wine vinegar, 340 grams of tuna, 5 nori sushi sheets, 1 cucumber, cut into 5 pieces, and 5 spring onions. Step 1, sushi rice. So now what we're going to do is cook the rice. Now I've seen online like his fancy way of cooking rice. Basically you have an equal cup of rice to an equal cup of water, and then basically you boil the water. When it's boiling, you put it down to a simmer and you cover it and leave it for 10 minutes exactly, no more no less, and apparently this gives you the perfect rice. It didn't. It was slightly overdone, so it wasn't a good way to do rice. But what you're going to do once you've done that is to tip this rice onto a surface and leave it to cool for 10 minutes. Traditionally this is a wooden bowl or board, although unfortunately I don't have one, so I had to make do. But traditionally, it's wooden. Now here is where this trying thing goes a bit wrong. You're supposed to mix the vinegar with 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of salt. Now, I thought this was a bit too much to add to the vinegar, so I didn't. Apparently you can change this online, like it says that everyone's got a different opinion on how much sugar and salt to add. It's like, getting it perfect is like an art form. And I thought this was going to be too much, so I didn't put enough in. But we'll come back to that bit, because what you do is you lightly spread this mixture all over the rice, like a cutting motion. Now this bit here is where I thought maybe the sugar makes the vinegar more sweet, because vinegar is obviously very strong. So I thought maybe I should have put a bit more sugar in it. But actually, I think this ingredients list was actually completely wrong, because there was a lot of mixture for the rice, and I think it was too much. There was a lot. So I think I may have misread the recipe, because something was not right, as you'll see later on as well. But then once you've added all your mixture on, and then leave it to dry for all of the moisture to disappear. Step 2, filling. First things first, put a nori sheet on top of the bamboo mat, and this will help you roll it later on. Now this is where this try cooking something actually went to plan. What you need to do is get some of the rice and put it in the middle of the nori sheets, but you want to spread it out right to the edges, except for the top and the bottom. You have to leave a ½ centimetre gap on each side so you can stick it together later. So it will look something a little bit like what you're seeing now. And then when that's done, you get to add your tuna all the way across side to side. And then you can add 1 piece of the cucumber on it and 1 piece of the spring onion. But as you can guess, you don't have to add this filling. Step 3, roll and cut. So now what you're going to be doing is, with one side of the bamboo mat, you're going to start roll the nori sheets and the sushi. You're going to start rolling all of this into a sushi shape, with a long sushi shape, like a long tube. And then once it's all been rolled up together, you want to wet your finger and rub it across the outside of the nori sheet, and then stick it down, because the water will help it stick. Something that I noticed here is to get, you really want to get it really sort of tight, otherwise it'll all just fall apart when you cut it, which is what we're going to be doing now. You're going to be cutting it along the tube to make individual sushi pieces. And that's sushi! I am one with the sushi is with me, I am one with the sushi is with me, I am one with the sushi is with me, I am one with the sushi is with me. I loved this sushi. It needed to be a little bit more tighter, because it did all fall apart, unfortunately, and the rice was a little bit overdone. Okay, yes it was, but I was trying out a new cooking method. But it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. I'll definitely try and make it again to try and make it better, because I feel like I've got that in me. I can make this sushi better. But this is just a trying video, so we're just trying it out, and we definitely tried it. But that's that. This video is now done. It now belongs to you, as it always does, and you can do with it whatever you want to do with it. If you know what film I referenced in it, you can let me know what film it was. And, of course, you could always like it, share it, or you can steal the secret sushi plans.